So, for one, in a recent interview, I forgot, it's with an animation developer of the new upcoming Call of Duty, he said that you'll be able to ADS while reloading, which is actually, believe it or not, pretty new to Call of Duty. It's like, wait. Okay, anyways, like I was saying, it's pretty new to Call of Duty. You've actually never been able to do that as far as I remember. So that's actually going to be pretty interesting. And just for the record, this new Call of Duty, like if you guys seen E3 and stuff like all that, Call of Duty seems like it's not gonna be like it's gonna be Call of Duty, but it's gonna be a whole different game. You know what I mean? But I'm excited, more or less. I'm ready. So yeah, on to the next thing. There are going to be weapon attachments that transform certain guns. So for example, one of them is actually the AUG, and it says, let me go to it. All can be turned into an assault rifle with one attachment, and then there's one for the AK-47, which says AK-47 can be turned. Sorry, AK-47 can be turned into SMG with one attachment, and the FAMAS also says triple burst can be transformed into fully automatic with a select fire attachment, which is pretty interesting. So, I mean, it's almost like on Black Ops 4, if you guys know Black Ops 4, they have operator mods, and operator mods are like basically the gun's perks and stuff like that. Like it, and a lot of it like basically transforms the gun. So that seems like that's kind of going into play right now. In this new Call of Duty, oh my gosh, in this new Call of Duty, there is, as far as we know, there is the basic categories of weapons, which I mean, seems obvious, and like you shouldn't be surprised. It's Call of Duty. I mean, if you don't have like SMGs, assault rifles, all the basic stuff, then something's wrong. But assault rifle. Well, let me just read it off the right way. Submachine guns, assault rifles, launchers, pistols, miscellaneous, sniper rifles, marksman rifles, shotguns, and LMGs. So it's the basic thing. But with here, I actually have a list of supposedly all the weapons so far that are in there. And do keep in mind that Call of Duty's coming out in October, so this can actually have these names can actually change, and maybe some of these might not even be in the game to a certain point or even at all. So just keep that in mind. In a second here, I will read them off. It's a decent list, but we will start with, yeah, it's a pretty big list actually. Submachine guns. So first we got the MP7, AK-74U, Mini Uzi, MP5, P90, and the Bison. And the AUG, of course, which can transform into an assault rifle, which is what it says. I mean, then we go on to the assault rifles, which starts with AK-47, FAMAS, HK-433, SCAR H, M4A1, SIG, MCX, and FAL, and an ASH 12. And actually, a few of these guns are guns that we already know about and are returning weapons, like the FAL, SCAR H. The FAL, for one, I know is in a few games, MW3, Black Ops, and SCAR H is from MW2 for sure. Probably, yeah, and MW3 also. And then launchers, Javelin, RPG-7, Galga stuff, and the Stinger, yep. I recognize some of those. Pistols, Desert Eagle X16, 1911 SIG P320, and a 44 Magnum, which a lot of these I'm naming are actually in this game. Okay, the match ended a sad defeat. Miscellaneous, there's Riot Shields. That's a return from, what was the last Call of Duty that actually had shields? Was it World War II or MW2? I think World War II had shields, or not, but either way, it's a returning thing. Combat Knife and Fist. That's pretty interesting. I wonder if this Call of Duty is going to have like a lot of melee weapons like a lot of other Call of Duties and stuff like that. Next, we have the snipers. Dragunov, AS-50, TAC-50, and the There was another sniper, but I cannot read the name. Then there's marksman rifles, which is Kar 98, a Winchester, and an M14 EVR. Now, that took me by surprise because I thought a Kar 98 was a sniper. I thought a Kar 98 was a sniper, but maybe it is, and they're just putting it in this section, or maybe that's just where it is as of right now in the state of the game, or whatever. I just thought it was a sniper. That could be whatever. And also, the Winchester, it actually doesn't have a name, but it looks just like the Winchester. It looks like just like the Winchester, like the actual gun. And a reference of similarity that would make you say it looks like a Winchester is the gun from PUBG. Now onto the shotguns. The Charlie 720 hunting rifle type shotgun. The Model 6, the Remington. Origin 12 fully automatic shotgun, and the KSG 12. Now, the KSG, I think, wasn't that from Black Ops 2? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, KSG, like, there was the King shotgun. Wait, is that the, no. Wait, I think, yeah, no, the KSG 12 is that thing. King shotgun, and there was a few other shotguns, but I think that is one returning from Black Ops 2. Probably some other Call of Duties, but I am just remembering it from Black Ops 2. And then on to light machine guns, there is MG5, M6, MG5, MG34, and L86 LSW, and a PKM. Now, a few of those guns are actually in this Call of Duty. I just got blasted. A few of these guns are actually in this Call of Duty. I'll actually go over some after this match. Okay, so now we're back, and I wanted to see all the guns that we could find. So let's go to some machine guns. So let's see. It says MP7. Well, this is an MP5, but the MP7 I know is really similar to this. There's an AK-74. Yep, mini Uzi right here, but it doesn't say the Scorpion. Scorpion's not in it. I know the P90 is, which is right here. And that's it. The rest of the guns on the list are not in there. The AK-47. Yep. And surprisingly, the AK-47 is the only thing that was in here. Actually, I was wrong. The AK-47 and one other gun. The HK-433 is the Lynx from Modern Warfare Remastered. So, this thing. So this and the AK-47 is supposedly going to be in the game. Now this looks like a cool gun. I've never used it. As you can see, I don't have it unlocked. Then launchers. Can you even have launchers? I don't think... Yeah, oh no, there is, but the only launcher is the RPG-7. So, yeah. Pistols. The Desert Eagle, which is in the list. Look how nice that is. 44 Magnum. And 1911, which is this. So that's cool. Miscellaneous, right? Nope. None of those. Or actually, no. Modern Warfare has a few melee weapons. It says the Riot Shield is... No, the only melee weapon is a combat knife. So, do they have just a combat knife? I've never... I mean, that's CQB bayonet. Close quarters bayonet, or whatever. I don't know what that stands for, actually. So I guess that might have been the closest thing. I mean, that, maybe this, even though that was a point knife. They don't have, like, a combat knife, but I'm sure it's similar to these, a few of these. And then we have snipers. Let's go. So we have Dragunov. Yep, this thing. AS-50. I don't see that. TAC-50. Don't see that either, and that's it. Don't see any of those. Marksman rifles. Winchester M14 and Kar 98. So Winchester rifles would be snipers in this game. It says M14. This is an M21. I know M14 and this gun look a lot similar, so I'm sure that there'll be a gun that looks like this or similar to it. But yeah, that's not in there. Shotguns. I keep backing out for some reason. Charlie 720, Model 6, Origin, and KSG. So none of those are on here, actually. And like machine guns. MG5, MG34, L86, and a PKM. So the only one that's actually in here is a PKM. So, wow, yeah. So those are all the weapons that are going to be in the new Call of Duty, guys. Let me know what you think below about, so far, what the weapons are. I want to thank you guys for watching the video. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next one.